Well, welcome back people, good day to you all. Bit dark, bit miserable, but today is Delooping Day. Yeah, I've never heard it as well until about, what, 6 months ago. Delooping, yeah, bit weird, isn't it? Let me show you what they're going to be here to do. You can see what I'm talking about, because like I say, I would say the majority of the population have no idea about this, so I'm going to go and show you. Now, the delooping side of it comes from something under the ground. It's all about the cables, it's all about the power, the energy into your home. So I'll show you where they're going to dig. So here is the main fuse box into the home, and if you follow it down, this area here is where they're going to dig. I would say here to here, all the way there and back to there. I would say probably about a metre square. Below that, and I'm going to take all these blocks out. Below that, there is around 750 deep, maybe even a metre deep, the main cables into the home. They've all got to be dug up and reconnected a certain way. When they first came around to talk to me about this delooping, there was going to be a different outlook to it, and that my neighbour here was the one that was going to have the driveway dug up in 3 separate places. But then they found that the actual power supply runs across the road. So it would have meant that they would have had to close the road, dug it all up, dug her up in 3 different places and delooped that property. Well, things have changed. So the idea is to deloop my property. Let's give you some information about delooping and what it all means. Now, my take on delooping. For example, we're all dragging a lot more power into our properties from the grid, and the chance of a power outage, it obviously goes up in percentage terms. The idea of delooping is the fact that there may be 5 to 6 properties all on the same in circuit. So if they have a power cut here, for example at my property, because I'm using extra electricity or I have an issue with my solar, that means that 5 properties connected to me will also go down. So the idea of delooping, in other words taking them off the same loop of power, is to make sure that less people get affected if and when there was an outage. I don't mind an outage because I've got these things here. Battery backup, 10 kilowatt hour, just over. And I'm thinking about having a 3rd one here as well, so it doesn't bother me, no. I've got instant power all of the time if I have a power outage. So yeah, I can see why they're doing it. That's the basics of it. It's just a matter of 2 cables coming into one property. The 2 cable becomes one cable does one property. That's the simplicity of it. Now, properties that need delooping, normally it's because of an EV charger fitted. That's why you're using extra current, extra power, 7 kilowatt an hour, which is quite heavy for a domestic outlet. So this is why all this delooping is taking place around the country, because of these. And of course these. So I've got that, and I've also got an EV charger. That's why I'm being delooped. Now, as you can see, it's Network Plus doing this work. I've had many letters from these people all about what they're doing and when it's going to happen. This is just one of them. A guy knocked on my door first time round and told me that it needed doing, so I'm all for it, like I say, no problem, no issue. I did hear that finances are a little tight, to say the least, with these folks. Although the government say it's got to happen, they're still moaning about finances not being available to do this work at so many properties within the UK, and I think there's a date set as well that they've got to have it all done by, and wow. So look out for the roads being dug up. Luckily, like I say, I've not got to have that done here. Because all the work is happening at my property and mine only. Horrible, isn't it?
Sorry, camera.
Yeah. You're right, I won't get your faces on if you don't want me to. For a YouTube channel, that's all.
Oh, is it?
I do about EVs and renewables and stuff.
What's
so
the YouTube channel?
Always got one on hand, me old lad. Always got one on hand. Hey, never. Hey, what a player. Good morning. You can tell by my voice and the look at my face. I've only been up about 10 minutes. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. The guys abruptly finished when they came the other day, which I can't knock them for. What they were basically saying was that it was too late in the day to start the job, and I agreed. So we then agreed for them to start this morning, first thing at 8 AM. So we've got up a bit earlier to make sure that we're ready for them. I wait for their arrival.
I'll get these up though. You can dig it, yeah? Save my back.
Yeah, too right. Well, I've laid them, I must admit, laid them pretty good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Mm. Well, as you can see, the lads are on it, just outside the door here to the right. Put a barrier around, keep people off, doing it right, no problem at all. Turns out that the lead they found is not as deep as they first thought. I mean, to be honest with you, a bit scary. It's only about, I don't know, 200 mil deep at the most, so yeah, just below the blocks. We'll see how they go.
See, that's the depth.
Yeah.
450.
Cool. So as you can see, here's the barrier that they put round for safety, and there's the job.
There's the hole. We've got to cut that wire.
The laddo come to see what the job's all about. That's called Delooping, mate. Just asked me to do a check plug for him. 3 orange lights, and it is. They're like obviously for the flashing, but they're not the 3 orange standard lights, so that's cool. Yeah, I've got 3 orange lights on it.
Yeah, can you just keep it in there, mate?
Yeah, keep it in there. Obviously, if they go off, you know you're alright.
Okay, 2 cables, what's going to be a problem?
What's that?
Fitting 2 cables, going to be a problem. So I can always cut it out because it's the side. Yeah, just get one of them other joints, mate. I'll do that.
So as you can see there, you had 2 cables coming in. It's now matted to one, and then that one is going to go back up there into there. That's the whole idea of it. They'll sheath that in a moment when they can find a sheath that fits, i.e. one of those things there. And that'll be it. Sounds simple, but hey, these lads know what they're doing, not me. Well, we have power back on. That's all a waterproof solution in the big joint they've put in there. So that'll go off, we'll refill it, put the blocks back on, and that isolate, that was really tough to go up and down. But yeah, we have flicking power back on. We have the solar resetting itself. All good there. So yeah. And we have, yeah, solar coming back in, so that's all good. So yeah, it just means now putting the blocks back in, tidying up, job done. I have been delooped. Well, the jigsaw finally put back in. It was a jigsaw, and looking good.
These never really done by ICA. Just to get it to go on.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Can't even tell they've been, to be fair. They look exactly the same as they were 6 hours ago. Total job took around, I would say, 3 to 4 hours. They were gone for 11:30, 11:45. They got here about 8:30, so do the maths. Yeah, well pleased with what's gone on. Very simplistic in its way. It's just that it's something that a lot of people don't know about and are not having done because they've not got an EV charger. When and if you have an EV charger and then maybe a heat pump and everything else, and your electrics start changing somewhat for what you take off the grid, delooping will become pretty standard for a lot of people. They did tell me that this is going on all the time and they don't expect any break from it in the near future. A job well done, as you can see, so happy enough. That's it, thanks for watching. Just a quick one regarding delooping. Hope it's cleared a few things up or enlightened you somewhat if you didn't know what it was all about. So that's it folks, and the delooping. I've been delooped. Deloop, deloop.